from the station working for you. This is breaking news from WRTV.
And we begin with that breaking news this midday. It's likely the biggest COVID vaccine mandate in the state of Indiana so far. Today, Indiana University announced that it would require all of its students and staff to be vaccinated against the coronavirus before they're allowed back on campus for fall semester. The new policy applies to all IU campuses, including the main campus in Bloomington, IUPUI right here in Indianapolis, as well as IU's 5 regional campuses across our state. It also appears to be a strict policy, allowing for very few exceptions among the tens of thousands of students the IU serves, as well as more than 40,000 employees in the IU system. So here is how it will work. IU says all students and staff should have their first dose of a COVID vaccine by July 1st. They'll need to be fully vaccinated, meaning all doses of a vaccine plus 2 weeks past their last dose, no later than August 15th or when they return to campus, whichever is earlier. Students and staff will have to comply with vaccine requirements in order to interact with the IU community in any way. IU says students who choose not to get the vaccine could have their class registration canceled, and faculty and staff could lose their jobs with the university if they're not vaccinated. IU says exceptions will be extremely limited to those with medical conditions and what they call documented and significant religious exemptions. We have more on this breaking news. Right now, it's on our website, WRTV.com. And IU is the first public university in the state to require COVID vaccines. Several private schools had already announced they would be making the same requirement. That includes DePaul University in Greencastle and the University of Notre Dame. Valparaiso is also requiring the vaccine, as are 2 other schools in South Bend, Holy Cross and St. Mary's. Again, that's all on our website. Pretty big story there to start our news today. But we do want to talk about what's going on outside right now. Todd, I just went out to get my credentials for race day out at the track, and it is a beautiful sunny day. It is heating up out there.
Yeah, you know, it's really warm out there already. High temperatures will eventually get into the mid-80s, likely a few degrees warmer than it was yesterday. Right now, we're at 79 in Indianapolis, and we're in the 80s in some locations. Lafayette is at 83 degrees, 84 in Muncie, and Bloomington currently at 80 degrees, and plenty of sunshine out there. Just some high, thin clouds, and that is just about it all across the central Indiana. So as we go forward throughout the day today, there's a little bit of a breeze, which is nice. You may notice a little more in the way of cloud cover coming in throughout the afternoon hours, but again, it's not that thick, solid, overcast sky. It's kind of more that high filtered cloud cover that'll be present across the area, with the showers staying well off to our west. High pressure is firmly in control of our forecast, and as a result, it's really blocking these showers from making any eastward progression. That's why they're going right up and over and around this area of high pressure. So we really just honestly find ourselves in the right spot. So it'll be great for practice on this Fast Friday at the track. Temperatures climbing into the low to mid 80s. Of course, if you're inside the track, it's going to feel even warmer than that. So make sure you have plenty of water by 7 p.m. Pretty comfortable down to 79 degrees. We'll talk about the rest of the weekend for you coming up in Maine weather in just a few minutes.
To kill innocent people, a child, 12 years old? Are you serious?
Well, the 12-year-old is still on life support this midday, gravely wounded as he was hit in the head by a stray bullet inside his grandmother's home. Police say Deshaun Bills was playing video games in a living room early Thursday morning when someone fired shots on North Leland Avenue near East 34th Street. Deshaun is a 7th grader at Arlington Middle School. Family members and city leaders say this ongoing violence is unacceptable.
Something needs to stop with the violence, whatever. It just has to stop. And you destroying not just our family, but when they find you, because they are going to find you, and it's going to destroy their family when you go to prison for the rest of your life.
I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. Our community is frustrated. And our city is frustrated. We have seen this far too often. And the solution is within our community. We can stop this type of occurrence from happening.
If you have any information about the shooting of Deshaun Bills, you can call Crime Stoppers anonymously at 317-262-TIPS. Now, we told you earlier the breaking news that Indiana University would require students and staff to get the COVID vaccine. It's a move that could boost this number. As of today, almost 2.4 million Hoosiers are now fully vaccinated against the coronavirus. Also today, the state health department has started publishing data on what are known as breakthrough cases. This is where someone who is fully vaccinated has still tested positive for COVID-19. As you can see, so far, less than 1% of Hoosiers who have had all their vaccine doses have tested positive. And new this midday, air travel is starting to finally rebound from its lows during this pandemic. The Indianapolis International Airport releasing its first quarter numbers today. For the entire quarter, just over 1 million passengers traveled through Indy. That's about half the number for the first quarter of 2020. But much of that decrease was for the months of January and February. The airport says more than 500,000 passengers went through the Indy airport in March of this year. That's actually a 20% increase from March of 2020, when air travel slowed to a crawl following the pandemic shutdowns of many businesses. Our Brad Brown is live trackside this midday to continue our coverage to the run up to the big race. Brad, good afternoon. What's going on out there?
Lauren, hey, look, we found the trophy, so we know we're getting a lot closer to race day here, as it is Fast Friday. Cars are just getting started, a couple on the track right now. There's going to be a lot of activity as the day goes on, though. The wind will be a factor as it goes on out here, and Todd Clausen, it sounds like we're in for a hot one this weekend for qualifying as well.
Yeah, you know, today on Fast Friday, Brad, you're getting up into the mid-80s, even warmer on Saturday, and then for pole day on Sunday, as you'll get close to 90 degrees. So if you are heading to the track, plenty of water, the sunscreen and the hat will be required, as those temperatures, again, will be getting all the way up to about 85 degrees later on this afternoon. We'll talk more about the weekend forecast in detail for you coming up when the News at Noon continues right here on WRTV.
Welcome back. Less than a week down, 18 months to go. People who live downtown are worried that increased traffic from the North Split closure will become a safety hazard as drivers continue to adjust to changes. WRTV's Cornelius Hawker learned what rush hour in downtown Indy is like for pedestrians, one who's worried about her family and her neighbors.
Oh, good job. Oh, thank you. Did you find this?
Silva Zhang walks the cultural trail with her daughters daily.
A lot of where we live and why is because we have the cultural trail, and being able to bike straight from our house to school or walk to school. All right, we've got another cyclist coming up. Please stay to the right.
Silva is teaching Maggie and Eleanor how to be safe and responsible trail users. But now the pedestrian safety rules they're learning are even more critical. In the last several days, Silva's walks with her twins and neighborhood friends have suddenly not felt so safe. Traffic has increased substantially near parts of the trail because of the North Split project. Some interstate traffic is now diverting into downtown, and drivers are taking whatever ways they can to try and reach their destination. That means ending up in areas like the historic Ransom Place neighborhood, where many people bike and walk.
Is this like typical rush hour?
No, this is so much more than typical rush hour.
Silva wanted to talk to me about this because 18 months is a long time for such a dramatic shift in traffic. She's looking out not only for her family, but also her community. She doesn't want to see any accidents that she believes could be prevented.
They need to let people know that it's not a highway. We need signage that says this is an urban area where you need to expect there to be vulnerable road users.
In Ransom Place, Cornelius Hawker, WRTV.
Cornelius, thank you. Well, Sylvia showed us this video on her Twitter, and we said that to the Department of Public Works, and they tell us it's going to take a few weeks before traffic patterns emerge as a result of the closure. And at that time, DPW's traffic engineering team can address the high traffic areas. Of course, we'll stay in touch with her and also DPW in her neighborhood to see if anything changes. Well, they are coming out of their shells in a big way. Coming up, the not so eagerly anticipated arrival of what you may consider a temporary pest. And let's take a live look outside. Right now, we have sunny skies and warmer weather ahead for this weekend. We're going to check in with Todd Clausen, and we'll head back out to IMS to see how the weather is impacting things out at the track. It's all coming up here on the News at Noon. Stick around. So May is Women's Health Month, and Community Fairbanks Recovery Center is saying that they've noticed the pandemic is driving more women to drink. Melissa Cole has been in recovery for 5 years now and struggled with addiction for 20 years. She says making connections is a huge part of her recovery. Cole says being around people at in-person meetings that were halted during the pandemic could impact this. Women are oftentimes the caregivers, and so they're staying at home with the kids, trying to maybe navigate e-learning on top of all the other stressors in their lives, and that can lead many women to drink.
It's more socially acceptable, is probably a big thing. It can be considered classy for women. I mean, we have a whole culture of wine moms. You know, that you go to Target and there's the sign, I'm a mom, get me wine, you know, whatever it is. There's a whole culture around that. So then it becomes more acceptable.
Well, Cole says that she denied she had a problem for years, but once she got help, she turned her life around completely. Now she has a beautiful family with a 2-year-old daughter who doesn't have to grow up in chaos. If you are struggling, you can call 211 to get connected to resources. All right, here they come. The 17-year Brood 10 cicadas are slowly but surely coming out this week. Our photographer, Shay Goodpaster, captured these cicadas now out and about, making noise all over the town of Fillmore in Putnam County today. There they go, making their way up that shed. It is mating season for them, as we've explained to you, and that's why they're making that noise. Their lifespan is only 4 to 6 weeks above ground, so that sound will start to fade around late June or early July. Of course, Todd, Shay Goodpaster would find some great cicada video or pictures for us today. He's our country guy, so he's been out there, you know, in the southern parts of the state where they're starting to come out first, and here they are. It's going to get loud.
Yeah. You know, just like we were talking about in Good Morning Indiana a few days ago, like everybody's talking. I had people yesterday talking to me about cicadas. So,
right.
A lot of them have been spotted down in Bloomington as well. Some people hate them. Some people are fascinated by them. Nonetheless, it's a warm day, and we're going to see more and more as the warm weather works in. The cicadas coming out. We're going to see a little more in the way of cloud cover here throughout the afternoon hours, but it's just going to be those high, thin clouds. Nothing really substantial, and we're not expecting any rain. The temperature is up to 79 degrees right now in Indianapolis, but some 80s out there as you work your way from Greenfield to Tipton up towards Peru over to Lafayette. 80 in Bloomington, and 81 is the current temperature as you make your way down into the Bedford area, with highs today that'll be topping off anywhere from about 83 to 86 degrees. Maybe a few areas could be slightly warmer, but all these temperatures are above normal. And to kind of put it into perspective for you, yesterday our high temperature got up to 83 degrees, so we're going to be a couple degrees warmer than we were yesterday. The clouds are kind of spilling in. You see them coming in from west to east across the area, but we have an area of high pressure that's firmly in control to our southeast. That's why you see all the clear skies down towards the Carolinas and Atlanta, and we have clockwise flow around an area of high pressure. And so that's why all the clouds and the showers that you see are moving up to our north. They're not progressing off to the east because that high is simply not budging. It's not moving, and that's what's going to continue our weather pattern with the above normal temperatures into the weekend. In fact, I think we get a little bit warmer actually as we work our way into especially Sunday of the weekend. This evening, if you have plans, it's very comfortable. The sun will start to set. The humidity is fairly low still today. Temperatures will go from the 80s down into the 70s. And then as we work our way into qualifications for the weekend, Saturday, tomorrow will set most of the field, 86 degrees. Your high temperature on Saturday. And then as we get into pole day on Sunday and the Fast 9 in a shootout, we're looking at temperatures probably approaching 90 degrees, but dry conditions. That is the good news, but definitely going to be hot at the track, so make sure you stay hydrated if you are going to be out and about. Now, tomorrow may start off a little bit cloudy, but we should be able to burn that cloud cover off fairly quickly as those temperatures climb up into the mid-80s. And then on Sunday, partly cloudy again, and a high temperature that gets up to 88 degrees. We're in the 80s at least through about Wednesday of next week. And then as we get into Thursday, it's slightly cooler, but still above normal at 78 degrees. As far as rain goes, I pulled the rain out of the forecast for Sunday. There could be, just in the heat, maybe a stray shower, but nothing major. better storm chances in the forecast, Lauren, as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. But again, prepare yourself for a very warm and a dry weekend here across the area.
All right, Todd, thanks so much. So qualifying day is tomorrow, and IndyCar drivers are back at it today trying to get their cars ready. And our Brad Brown joins us live trackside from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway with more. Getting loud out there, Brad.
Lauren, kind of one at a time. It's a little bit of a slow start to Fast Friday. Teams are waiting as it's a 6-hour practice session, so we got a lot of time. We'll see a lot more cars as the day goes on, but we got a great crowd out here today enjoying this beautiful weather that Todd was telling us about, not only here in the stands, but all around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We will talk more about Fast Friday and what is in store for qualifying weekend. That is all coming up live from IMS on our trackside, next on the news at noon.
From the station working for you, this is WRTV Trackside, streaming now.
And I'll tell you what, a pretty good way to spend a Friday in May is right here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. But for a lucky few, they get a chance to play 18 inside Brickyard Crossing. The golf course is open. The pace a little slower over there, but certainly the speeds are going up here as we work our way toward qualifying weekend at IMS. Brad Brown here with you. We welcome you to Fast Friday. The story of this one being that they add 10% horsepower to these engines. They've cranked them up already. We're looking at the speed charts right now. Scott Dixon just went right by us there with a lap at 230 miles an hour, a couple of them. These guys are going to start working on their qualifying trim today, as tomorrow they will have everybody out. We'll tell you more about that in a second as we work our way towards setting the field on Sunday. We had a couple things to talk about from Thursday, though, to sort out as we got into Friday here. We'll talk about the one wreck that we did have on Thursday afternoon. It happened just after 4 p.m. Santino Ferrucci, the young driver from Connecticut for Ray Hall Letterman Landing and Racing, lost control of his car over in turn 2, backed it into the safer barrier. Hard contact over there, flat tires, destroyed the back end of that car. Santino needed a little assistance to get out of the vehicle. He was taken to Methodist Hospital for evaluation of a leg injury. We can tell you that he was okay. We had a chance to talk to Santino earlier this morning about what happened and what they have going forward.
I'm not so much shaken up about anything. I am sore. You know, anyone that has that kind of impact, you know, you'd be lying if you said that you're 100%. Obviously, it's going to take, you know, probably the rest of next week to be really, really close to it. So and they cleared me this morning at 9 a.m. since I can put full weight on it and move it. So like I said, I'm just, you know, hobbling around a little bit here.
Now that you've seen the video, can you kind of put 2 and 2 together what happened?
Just like I said, it was just my mistake. You know, the car had a little bit of a movement the lap before, and to be honest with you, it should have pitted. But, you know, that stuff happens all the time in the race. And if you want to win this race, the car, there's a razor edge, and you need to be on that razor edge.
We caught some video of the 45 crew working really hard this morning. Several of those guys pulled a late night, maybe an all-nighter, to get things ready. Santino tells us they will get that car out this afternoon here for Fast Friday practice, and he'll be ready to go for qualifying tomorrow. The fastest car of the day yesterday belonged to somebody who's trying to make his 20th Indy 500 start this weekend. That would be Tony Kanaan, driving the number 48 car this year for Chip Ganassi Racing. Of course, TK splitting time in that car with Jimmy Johnson, who drove here in the Grand Prix. TK gets the ovals. He was good in Texas a couple of weeks ago, and we know how good he can be here at Indy. Can he win the thing? Why not at 46 years old? TK really likes what he's got so far.
The opportunity that I got at this time, at this point of my career, it's really unbelievable. So, you know, it feels nice. I mean, the week goes a lot smoother when you have, you know, you work out. We have 4 teammates, 3 teammates that are really good. We can run together. We can understand what we need and so on. So it's much easier for sure.
All right, so next up, of course, is qualifying. Coming up, it starts at noon tomorrow. Let's show you how it all plays out, as it will be a 2-day affair before we set the field to find out who's going to start up front on Sunday. On Saturday, all 35 cars will get multiple chances to go. Everybody from 10 through 30 in the field will be locked in. That's rows 4 through 10. And then on Sunday, we're going to come back and do it all again. We'll have 2 sessions on Sunday. The last row qualifying will have the 5 slowest cars competing for the final 3 spots. And, of course, the Fast 9 will go for pole, and we'll find out who will lead the field to green for the 105th running of the Indianapolis 500. We'll see you back here tonight at 5 and 6 on a great day at the Speedway. Join us then. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you soon.